We're Blossoms from Stockport. Thanks for watching Music News. Subscribe here.
Can you put it there?
Yeah.
Put it over my face, you don't need me in this, do you? Backing track will surely take me over one day.
Blossoms, pleasure to meet you. How you doing?
Very well, mate. How are you doing?
Not bad, all good, all good. Like, could you introduce yourselves and say what you do in the band?
I'm Joe and I'm the drummer.
I'm Miles and I play keys and backing vocals.
I'm Tom and I sing.
Charlie, bass and backing vocals.
Josh, lead guitar.
Superb. So, Great Escape, how's it been for you so far?
It's been sunny. We've just been doing a lot of interviews today and we're just waiting to have our first beer of the day.
First beer?
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Jesus.
Why, what beer are you on?
15? I went to see Paul Weller about 8. I mean, I had to have a few for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
When today?
Yeah, just now, done a secret gig
Paul
there for Amazon thing. Unbelievable.
Paul Well, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Spotted
Brilliant. The first gig I ever saw, 82 The Jam. First gig for you lot?
Michael
Oasis.
Jackson.
Oasis.
Michael Jackson. Don Valley Stadium, Sheffield.
Mine was Steps.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Steps, I have to admit.
Was yours, man?
Mine was Weird Al Yankovic.
Was it?
What the
Sound.
Yeah.
We're supporting Paul Weller in Ireland at the end of the year.
No, you just mentioned. Yeah.
So,
Incredible. That's going to be. Wait, are you fans or?
yeah, man.
Who's not?
Exactly. For me, it's hard to think of anyone almost above him, to be honest. But hey. Anyway, so you formed in Stockport, different bands. So what's the music scene there like?
Stockport is just a bit, it's kind of so close to Manchester, I don't really have a music scene, do you know what I mean? Everyone just gigs in Manchester because there's no venues in Stockport.
There's a few pubs like Thatched House.
That's gone
That's
now,
gone, that's what I mean, yeah. So they're all
There isn't
closing down.
really anywhere.
Back in like the 60s, it used to be a thriving music scene. Every touring band used to stop in Stockport and Manchester. But now it's just completely disappeared.
I think it was a place of like a warm-up gig, wasn't it, before a Manchester show?
Yeah, there's nothing really happening in Stockport at the minute. It's all Manchester based.
Yeah. Well, great scene there anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know, Blow, great video, cool band image, all in black. You know, it reminds me of the Doors a bit. Are the Doors an influence?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But we don't dress in black anymore.
No.
That's gone. That was just that kind of
That was the
phase.
Blow vibe, that.
Yeah, but they're
You know.
definitely an influence, especially in the early days with the keyboards, and then the keyboards have evolved more to sway towards synth in a way. But then you've still got the influences in the licks, do you know what I mean? Played through a synth sound, which is kind of...
At the end of the day, the Doors are a great band and who wouldn't take influence off them, that's the main point, isn't it? So,
People associate the Doors with Blow because I think personally, a lot of Tom's vocals are very croonerish, very repetitive, like melodies and things like that. So that's
Jim Morrison. Well, I was listening to the Doors when I wrote it. That's when I wrote like 2 years ago, so that was when I first kind of, by meeting Charlie and Joe really, they got me into the Doors, and then that was the first song spawned from, because you write songs from what you're listening to at the time.
Yeah.
Anyone will tell you the same, sure Paul Weller would say the same thing, do you know what I mean, back in the day. So I got into the Doors and that's kind of what came out. But obviously you don't sound exactly like the Doors, then everyone's bits goes on it, so then it becomes Blossoms, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Great name as well. How did that name come
It's a
about?
pub in Stockport on the A6 where we go, and Joe will tell you a nice story.
Yeah, me and Tom were going past on the bus. And Tom went, it's a great name for a band, that. And I was like, yeah, it's good. And then about a week later, I was on, Charlie and Tom didn't know each other, or hardly knew each other. And about 2 weeks later, I was on the bus, coming on the opposite
No
direction.
way you was on a bus with Charlie.
I
You
was
in a car with
Manchester.
Charlie.
it was in a car, I think.
Oh, was it? It was in Charlie's Clio, RIP. And we thinking we were coming back the opposite direction, and Charlie was like, it's a great name for a band. And in my head, I was like, light bulb, do you know what I mean? Light bulb moment.
I remember vividly seeing Tom on a train over from Manchester to Stockport before we knew each other. Well, I knew vaguely of him. So like in the distance, looking very elusive and pensive.
Love that.
Pensive. No, brilliant. Cut Me an Old Bleed? Is there,
Yeah.
you single, what's the story behind that?
It's kind of like, I just woke up with it in my head in one morning. Then I had to Google it to make sure I hadn't copied it subconsciously. And I hadn't, I'd made
Really?
it up. Yeah, and it just means like I'm normal, do you know what I mean? Everyone's the same. Cut me and I'll bleed, do you know what I mean? Just like,
Everybody hurts.
it's like, if you're meeting someone new or something in like a relationship, it's like, do you know what I mean? Don't fuck me over.
Good stuff. I mean, a new album, what can we expect?
Well, first album.
Yeah,
Maybe
first
had an album
debut.
yet. So that's probably maybe next year. We just keep building up the singles, do you know what I mean?
I think there's an EP on the horizon.
Yeah, Well, we've definitely got enough material.
Exactly, but
Yeah, you got to drop it at the right moment, haven't you? When you've got as many fans as
So
possible.
why are you waiting till next year? It's 2016 then.
Probably are late this year. Because we're still this.
You only get one debut album, you want it to make its biggest impact.
Very
And I
true.
believe that dropping it now, whereas it would be good and people would get on it and fair play, people would like it, I don't think it's the right time. You need a bigger fan base, I think.
And then it gives you more time to write more songs as well, so you've got more songs to pick from and think, right, or you could even hold some songs back. I think that'd work better on the second album.
Do you know, have you got the songs that you go, right, these are the ones that are going to be in the
Yeah,
album?
yeah, at the moment,
Pretty
but then I might write one that's better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
We change the set like so often that we probably don't have a set. We'd probably call it some sort of.
Yeah, there'd be a big discussion about
Yeah,
it. It wouldn't just be like, right, there's 10 songs. It'd be, we'd have to pick and choose and.
Never want to shoot too early, do you?
No.
It's a good analogy.
It's true.
Lionel Messi will tell you that.
Yeah. You don't want to get messy either.
That's it. So you always get great support slots. Cortinas, you just like heat and part and that. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah,
Can't wait. That'll be
It'll
great.
be
Hopefully
pretty
the
good,
weather's
isn't it?
like this.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
definitely.
It'll be a brilliant day. That. Look forward to seeing the Sportmans as well. Bipolar Sunshine and Peace.
Yeah, no, it's a good
Who
lineup.
we've recently played with
definitely.
in Japan. Small music world, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, who are the bands that you like then?
Vril Society,
Musicians?
them a Scouse, well, Liverpudlian band who we just happened to play
Real
with once.
Society.
The Vril.
Vril.
VR.
VR. VR.
No, VR double L Y. VRY double L.
There we go.
Vril Society. It's named after some mad Nazis.
It's a cult in the 40s.
Well,
you have to ask me why. It's
yeah.
very,
It is,
very
isn't
deep.
it?
No,
Yeah, no,
it is.
it's interesting, but they're a
They're
really
a great
good
band.
band.
So they're my favourite band at the moment. And they're on before us tonight. If you're sticking around.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
watching
They're a
them.
really, really good band, really like.
So there you go. That's who we're into at the moment.
Hey, good stuff. Well, thanks a lot for your time. It's been a pleasure.
All right.
What if you had to choose, let's say, one song, best song of all time, each of you? Which one? What would you say?
God.
It's a tough one, I know. Or or there or thereabouts. Let's say.
God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. That's up there.
Yeah.
That's like broad spectrum.
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
I'm going to say, What's the Story, Morning Glory. Just love it. Can wake up
Magic.
and loving it.
Oh, Josh.
Probably. God, I hate
Makes
these
me cry every time. It's Waiting in Vain by Bob Marley.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
up
my
for that.
God, yes.
Every tears every time. Amazing song.
I'm still thinking.
I'm still thinking, I don't know.
There's too many to choose from.
Yeah.
I know that is true. It's almost a tough one.
There must be one song where you think, yeah.
Riders on the Storm, we were talking about the Doors before, that's obviously an amazing song, so throw that one on the list
Right.
as well.
Come back to mine.
Anyway, thanks a lot. Anything else to say to
one.
Music News watchers?
No.
Well, fair
pleasure.
enough.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure.